Hi guys, it's Emoji with Spirit of Twilight, and today I want to talk about something that's a little bit more personal. Um, it's on social media. There has been a lot of issues with people abusing and making fun of and harassing those that I know on social media. People that are rather close to me online, and I think we really need to talk about that. But okay, so first things first, and I want to get this off the table, out of the way. I have friends, as I mentioned, on social media that are part of our community, and they are wonderful people. They're fantastic. They are authors. They are people who are transgendered. There are people who are gay, who are straight, male, female, non-binary, all walks of life, really. I have nothing against anyone, regardless of what they look like, who they are, how much money they make, etc., etc. It bothers me that there are so many of these people that are being harassed, especially online on social media. Mostly that I've noticed is on Twitter. As we all know, Twitter can be a very harsh environment in order to maintain values of our community and so on and so forth. There's a lot of anti-vaxxers on Twitter in our community, which is kind of shocking to me because you're taught that you're supposed to take care of your body. And there's a lot of science involved in what we do, so I'd understand their point of view. Um, as far as the people that are harassing friends of mine on social media, I don't appreciate it. I don't like seeing it. I don't like my friends posting vague comments about how someone is commenting on their posts or their tweets, stating that they're invalid, stating that they're not good. Um, just it's abuse, and it shouldn't be tolerated in any way, shape, or form. It needs to be something that they are held accountable for, as well as the social media platforms need to be held accountable for these things as well. There's also other circumstances where I know people who have written books, authors, very popular people, very intelligent, wonderful, humane, beautiful souls that I've met online, who are having their accounts hacked or duplicated, and these people are stealing money away from you and I, the general public, our community, but also stealing money away from the authors, the people that are writing, the people who have done the work, the research, have the experiences to write these novels, to write these books, are having their word and their work stolen. This really bothers me as well, because when you look at the formula based on authors and how much they make on each book sale or royalties, whatever you'd like to call it, it's not as much as what you think. It's more fame than fortune in my eyes. And especially when you have authors from our community that doesn't serve an idea or doesn't present magic, witchcraft, what have you, to the general public. It's just a specified community. They're not making as much as, let's say, if Oprah wrote a book, or if Obama wrote a book, or if Britney Spears wrote a book. They're not making that much money off of commission and royalties as people think. So that's something we need to stop as well. We need to stop sharing books and information which has been purchased illegally to others through the way of PDF documents or even just online. I understand if you want to quote something from a book or from what other people have written online, even a blog, make it known that's where you got the information from. Use a citation. Acknowledge the person for their work, because they worked for it. Not you, not anyone else, and not me. They did. So anyway, that's my rant for the day. A rant for the week. But I really want social media to start making a more positive environment or online environment for these people. Everyone that I talked about, all inclusive, whether you're an author, whether you are transgendered, whether you're gay, straight, male, female, however you want to be called as far as your surname is concerned. They don't need to be harassed. They don't need to be taken advantage of. They don't need to have any sort of abuse behind them. There's no reason for it at all, and it makes me very angry when I see these things, which I'm sure makes other people angry as well. Hopefully the audience that's watching this video also acknowledges the fact that it's wrong, don't do it. So that's it, point blank. It's wrong, don't do it. Anyway, the book. I've been reading several books lately outside of my business books that I've been writing. Yeah, I don't write books. Reading, rather. So I have a few that's coming up. One is sitting right behind me. As you can see, oops, wrong side. It's on this side here. And I'm going to pull it down so you can take a better look at it. But he is one of the authors that I follow on Twitter, and I absolutely love him. He was in one of my magazines. I can't pronounce his name. So we're just going to call him L. So it's L. Lefar or Leifer. But I absolutely love him as a person. He is an extremely, extremely loving, kind, and wonderful teacher, human being, and he is just phenomenal, whether you know him online or you know him in person or if you just follow him on social media. But he sent this book to me after we did our interview, and I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but I really want to. And that's because I have another book, 2 books that I'm reading on my Kindle, and then his current book, which I'm not recalling the name of right now. I'm reading that also before I read this. So I have 3 books ahead of this, plus a clusterfuck of others. But he signed this for me and sent this to me, which was just sweet, just unbelievable. He's such a great person. He also sent me a feather. I love that. So I really appreciate him. Also, the foreword is by Devin Hunter. And as you know, if you follow me on social media, and if you watch my other YouTube videos, which, by the way, like, subscribe, help me, thank you in advance. Devin Hunter is, to me, he's like a god. Honestly, he's like a god. He really is. He's so beautiful on the outside, so beautiful on the inside, so intelligent, so creative, so loving of the earth and plants. If you've ever seen his post, yes, he loves plants. Send him some; he'll be very happy. But yeah, that's one thing I will say about Devin Hunter. They always know I love Devin. I love him, love him, love him. But anyway, as far as Elle is concerned, he is in New York City. He was on, or not on, but in one of my magazines. I think he was number 2 or number 3 for my issues. Now, the magazine, Spirit of Twilight, I've stopped it. But who knows, I may pick that up again. I may do a quarterly. It just was a lot of work to do each and every single month. So, with that being said, who knows, I may start it again. But I haven't had that many inquiries for people to be interviewed. And you didn't have to be someone who is well known. You don't have to be someone who is a social media star or YouTube star or YouTuber or, you know, somebody on TikTok or what have you. I wanted to interview and still do regular people who are part of our community. And the reason for that is because there are a ton of people out there who need to be seen and heard. And I've said this before, but the younger people who are newer to the community, they really, really need to be seen and heard. And they really need to be heard more than seen with the older generation and my generation, which is kind of like midway through. But, yeah, I think they really need to be seen and heard. So I may start the Spirit of Twilight magazine again at some point. If you follow me on Twitter, usually I'll post it there when there is a magazine available or an issue available. My last person that I tried to interview was Matt Oren, the author of Psychic Witch. Unfortunately, that didn't go so well. He was busy writing another book and doing other public appearances and doing online workshops and online things, and we just never got to connect. So hopefully I can set something up with Matt Oren again and maybe even one day interview Devin Hunter. Ooh. That would be a dream come true. That would be a dream come true. Anyway, so if you like this video, please go ahead and click on like, subscribe. Help me get my word around the YouTube universe, if you would. And I guess I will see you in the next one. That's all for today. Take care. Bye.